Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
Have you heard of a man called...
Yes. I always be...
Which hospital?
The Agan man.
Why was Marquet...
Because he lived in Mom...
Yeah, but...
I don't know. Maybe...
See you later, Sergeant. Hi. Really? If you... I'm looking... He does as you do. This is him. It's... There. I think... He's in... Beside. Could you tell... Sure. Thanks for your help. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Is this... I thought...
Oh, a little... How?
I'm here...
Oh, are you...
No, I'm
Then I can't...
So, do I get to see
That attitude.
Thanks for your help, man.
You're welcome.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Look at this eye.
So you... Marquet.
For me?
Yes. Now... He was on ward B12. Oh, he's been... Oh dear. He's on... That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
What's so bad about...
She runs that ward like a...
Keeping a well-disciplined ward is...
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off everything. I mean everything is done. 6 o'clock alarm, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone. Those patients of hers...
She sounds like a real...
And then some.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities...
She's like part of the...
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous. With a... How do I find Nurse...
Down the corridor on the left. Turn right at the senior consultant. Right again at the executive... Bear left past the administrator's sign. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
As I turned the corner, it was...
Hey now.
How come?
I'm...
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered.
Mr. Shine.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this...
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection. You'll need this.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box. Thanks.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sop...
Do you have a patient named...
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room. He has been placed in...
Why is Marquet in...
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hag. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly a...
Do you know who paid for
No, of course.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an...
That's not my con...
What is this?
It's for taking the patient's...
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Hello, and...
Who are you?
My name is Doc...
Dr. Monroe?
Your problem is...
Are you sure you're a...
You better believe... What's your impression?
She's a very...
Efficient?
I've no...
The woman in reception described Nurse Grant.
Well, that's it. She's quite strict. You've got to have discipline.
What can you tell me about Mark?
He's the man in the... That room was mine before I was...
Do you know what's wrong with Mark?
They won't even say what. Tell me, Doc. But I've been.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. Seems fine to me.
You're not
I'll come back later.
Doctor.
What is it?
You haven't.
Seems fine.
You're not.
Of course.
No, you're not.
I can't take a I'll come. Hi, my name.
Yes, sir. Please to me.
Call me George.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
My name's Benoit.
Bunny. Keep it to yourself. Here.
Thank you, sir. What do
Well, keep it safe until. Do you know any?
no, sir.
I've never.
I'm an...
Do you know the nurse?
No, monsieur. I can't wait. I was talking about treat. I didn't mean I'd get my ad...
Shut up, Ben.
Okay, sir.
See you later.
Right.
Excuse me, sir.
Aha! You... well, Bunny! This is... Can I try... Is... It will...
I'll bet.
Show him...
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
You still have that gate?
Ah, yes.
Use it on
Okay.
I'm Dr. Stowe.
Bonjour.
Have you heard of a...
He's in quarantine, Doc.
Marquet is just the man.
I wouldn't go in. He has.
I have to...
What for?
Routine.
What if he's...
I'll sign the certificate and...
That's cold and dis...
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of...
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Have you seen any...
Yeah.
A gorilla?
No. This was...
How's the bear acting?
Well, he was...
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird.
Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir, Doc.
Marquet?
Yes.
You have?
Well,
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
the lock.
Yeah, right here in my pocket. Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the... Tell him that I've...
You have it?
Not yet. I heard
Would that be flap and gui?
you as for Klausner. Is...
They have geese in Syria?
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur. What are you doing?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is... If Herr Hagenmeier was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Ah, there you are, sir. I finished with your press...
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone...
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a...
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Doc...
There's no doctor.
He's an imposter! The door's locked.
Stand.
Hello, George.
I found Jacques.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in cold.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take... Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it's certain he got away out. Have you ever heard of the Hashiashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus...
Don't remind me. That guy was... He had wild, staring eyes. I'll never trust a doc. Do you think the assassin was responsible for...
I don't think so. He could have finished him. Besides, Marquet would have recognized...
He was pumped to the gills with sedative. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless... I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one? Rousseau or Sergeant?
I'll let you work it out. I beg your pardon. Are you...
That's me. You want...
No. I was told you may be able to help. My name is George Stobbart.
Well...
Does the name Montfaucon...
Sure. It was the most grisly spectacle in...
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of a dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing scores of rotting corpses swung on...
That explains the image. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland.
Lochman! That's where Pegram was digging.
That's right. He'd left the excavation. Do you know Pegram?
Not really. I met him. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't.
When was this?
Oh,
I'd like your opinion.
Vraiment?
No, it's too fragile. There are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get...
Intriguing. Do you have...
There isn't much. Only a few I was kind of hoping you'd help this...
Without seeing the manuscript.
Just tell me one thing. What is the image of...
The Knight's... Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is...
The Lochman...
It's true. I can give you a...
Before the supposed event has taken...
I heard them planning the...
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a status...
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Why don't you loan the tripod?
Because I'd never see it.
Well, don't you trust me?
It's not a question of... That tripod is hundreds of years old and extreme.
I get... Have you ever heard of the...
Why, yes. It was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia. Sure.
At roughly the same time...
Yes. They gave a new word to our language. Assassini. The assassins.
How did the assassins...
From the legend surrounding the sea, a young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into the... He awoke to find himself in a fabulous... The freshest water, the most...
Cool.
I haven't finished the story.
Wouldn't you just...
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in... He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy men. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity.
How did the assassins...
Well, as I explained, the new recruit, they'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poison. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate...
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassin still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Where was the site of Mont?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin. But there's nothing. The old gibbet was torn down during the revolution.
Can you tell me anything?
I sure can. Soldiers, the greatest...
Jeez. How did the Templars...
From the building in which the King of Jerusalem gave them... It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first...
You're a mine of information.
Glad to...
How come the Templars...
There was a constant... They were required... So, their money, the Templar, the poor knights...
Is it true the treasure of the Knights...
Who knows? Oh, if it does.
What do you mean by...
The Templars, there are people even now.
Do you think that's like...
No.
The manuscript is being looked after.
In Paris?
Yeah.
Well, just give me the address.
I'm not so sure. Maybe I should check with her.
A female?
Yeah, she's a... This friend who has the...
Oui,
She lives at 361 Rue Jarry.
I'll drop by.
What do you make of...
It's the biggest gem. Well, did...
From Professor Peagram's...
Did Pegram find...
Yeah, the site where this was... Do you think it could be part of...
No, I should... You're not one of those crazies who think the Templars still...
Well... Does the guy in this...
No.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. Shouldn't you be...
You...
Yeah?
Which one?
Yeah.
And...
What do you know about...
Little... And...
Boy,
No, miss...
I'll see you around.
Oui, miss...
A knight, there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references, I guess. A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc,
Hello, George. Oh, but
oh yeah,
not at all. He was up. It's not often he made us, I believe.
I sure hope. Do you think
I don't think, besides Marquet...
he was pumped to the... He wouldn't have recognized the... I'd better get back to the quest. Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Hey, I visited Nico's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
I hope you're referring to the man.
Oui.
What did you make of the man?
It dates from the...
We guessed that from the
It's a story.
What story does...
I don't know. It was probably
Tourists?
Oh, oui. The tourist trade. Ever since Joshua...
Have you deciphered any of the...
There's the slang of the book.
Who's he?
Persian. The only thing I...
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield. No.
Can you identify...
I already is a member of the day.
Were they famous?
No.
Oh.
The spot.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.